Okay, this is the instructional part of my video where I teach the fiddle tune, the Old Red Barn, which is a jig in the key of G. I will play it here at the normal speed, showing my fingering, and then after that we'll get into a little bit of instruction, okay? So here it is. Okay, I usually break the fiddle tunes down. I teach by ear. Okay, so what I like to do when I teach, I split the song in half. You got the A part and the B part. So right now we're going to focus on the A part, and comprising each part, in this instance the A part, there are typically, there are a lot of exceptions, but typically for the basic fiddle tune, there is about 4 what I call rhyming patterns. Okay? What I mean by that is this. I'll use this song as an example. So if you want to learn by ear and you think like this when you're listening and you start to pick up on these patterns, it's going to really help you out when you're trying to learn a tune by ear. Okay? So here's the A part played slowly. So in this instance, I played the A part completely through one time. Most of the time, not all, but most of the time, you'll play the A part twice, and then the B part twice, and then the A part twice, and the B part twice, and you go back and forth like that. Okay? So it seems kind of overwhelming, and there's a lot of notes to remember. So let's break it down so it makes sense to our ear. Right now we're going to focus on the A part. So when I talked about those patterns, this is what I'm talking about, okay? 4 patterns, but 2 of the patterns a lot of times will be identical. Usually it's pattern 1 and pattern 3. Okay? So here it is. Pattern 1. Pattern 2. Pattern 3, which is an exact carbon copy of pattern 1. And then the 4th ending pattern. So if you try to learn a tune using that pattern method, it's not as much, it's not as overwhelming, I guess be the word to say. It's more manageable. Okay, so once you get the song in your head and you can hum it or whistle it, you know the tune. You just break it down a pattern at a time, put the pieces together like a puzzle piece. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm going to go through the A part 2 times, played slowly, and feel free to follow along, okay? Okay, and now I will do the same thing with the second part, breaking it down into these patterns, okay? Pattern 1. That's pattern 2. Now I'm going to play pattern 1 all over again, so that'll be pattern 3. If that makes sense to you. And then the fourth and ending pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'll play it nice and slow, and you're welcome to follow along, okay? Now I will end this instruction piece by playing the song in its entirety one time through, and I'll play each part 2 times. The A part twice and then the B part twice, okay? Okay, well, good luck with that. We'll see you next time.